Kamusta ka as an international student dito sa Brisbane? Give me the most genuine and honest answer you can give.
Today, masasabi ko, as a student, I survived. Kasi hindi madali mag-umpisa as a student dito sa Australia. Hindi ka lang student kasi dito. Kailangan mong magtrabaho. At the same time, you need to earn to kailangan mong magtrabaho para masustain mo yung sarili mo, para makapagbayad ka ng tuition. Like, iba yung hirap kasi pag ikaw lang mag-isa dito sa Australia. Hindi katulad ng iba na maswerte, na may mga pamilya dito, may masasandalan. Pero kung sasabihin natin na student ka dito, na wala kang ibang matatakbuhan, that's the challenging part. Like, you need to survive from the very beginning up until the end. Kasi hindi lang isang challenge hindi lang isang challenge yung ma-meet mo, kundi it's like multiple kind of challenges that you need to swallow just to survive as a student here in Australia.
Among all these challenges, for you, ano yung pinakamahirap?
Yung pinakamahirap na part dito sa Australia is when you have to change your mindset. Kasi kung pupunta ka ng Australia, you'll be back to zero. So kung maghahanap ka ng trabaho, kung compared sa Philippines, kung ang trabaho mo doon is nasa office ka, expect na pagdating mo sa Australia, you'll go to the entry-level jobs. So ang hirap. Even malaki yung sahod mo as cleaner lang. Pero kailangan mong lunakin yung pride. Madali lang yung trabaho, madali lang magkuskos ng kubeta. But the emotional weight, it's really hard. And you need to get over with it and just strive.
So during those moments na iniisip mo, di ba, okay yung work mo sa Philippines,
Yes.
nasa aircon ka, pagdating dito, you're scrubbing toilets. Ano yung mindset shift na ginawa mo for you to feel a little bit better?
One thing, I get motivated because of my kids. First thing talaga, aside knowing that I was inspired na dito yung mga colleagues ko, na student lang sila, iniwan yung job, same job as me sa government para mag-student dito. Where I see na talagang nagsastrive sila, bumuti yung kabuhayan nila. Second thing talaga na reason ko is because of my kids. So during that time na nakapasok na nga ako sa cleaning, it's like double, triple, twice as they compare yung salary ko compared sa government. During that time, aside sa maki-question mo yung katatagan mo, you're gonna ask yourself, tama ba yung decision ko na andito ako? Tama ba yung pinili ko na path na ganito na lang? Like, cleaning na lang ba talaga ako dito sa Australia? You're gonna question yourself if you did the right thing. But what keeps me motivated is because of my kids. Because once you have kids, it's not about yourself, but it will be about them. And it's really effective for me that you have that really strong tie with your mindset because it really keeps you going.
Ano bang plano mo sa buhay? Ano yung mga goals mo dito sa Australia as an international student?
As an international student, I was lucky that my course is actually what I love as a graduate diploma in business management. Like dealing with business and more on like human resource or like office works. That's what I really wanted. So hindi na siya masyadong mahirap mag-adjust if you're gonna love the course, gonna love the study. Kasi one day gusto kong it's my dream to also work in some white firms here in Australia as human resource or maybe in marketing or in advertising company. And yeah, that's my dream once I finished my course as a graduate diploma in business management. And along with that, I was also inspired to do some business with, especially 2025. It's more like digital marketing. Everyone is doing content, doing digital contents that actually generates income already.
Dumating ba yung time na parang pinagsisisihan mo yung pagpunta mo dito sa Australia as a student?
Yes. Honestly, yes. First month, nagsisinagad ako. Kasi, yun nga, yung shift ng mindset mo, ng katawan mo, hindi mo yun usual pattern na maglinis. Maglinis ng kubeta, maglinis ng ibang mga dumi na hindi sa'yo. Like, pero andito ka na eh. Kailangan mo panindigan. Especially like me, na from the very start, my whole family doesn't fully support me being away from them. Kasi sabi nila, may trabaho ka naman dito, ba't ka pa aalis? Secured na yung ano mo dito, job. But I don't find myself like be there in the same place. Because it's not giving me the motivation anymore. Yung ano lang, yung for the bare minimum na okay, may job na ako, government job, but may isa talagang yung hinahanap mo na step up na magpapasaya talaga sa na okay, I think this will get me motivated on what I really desire and what I really wanted in the long run.
So dati, government employee ka sa Agusan, sa Mindanao.
Yes.
Tapos, nag-Australia ka. Ngayon, work mo sa hotel. As a...
Currently, I'm a guest service agent.
Malaki ba yung adjustment from government employee sa Pilipinas na ngayon you're working at the hotel as a guest service agent?
Malaking adjustment. Kasi sa government kasi, it's more like, I don't know, when you're already in a government, masyadong intimidating. Na, okay, ganito na yung position ko. But when you're working in the hotel, it's like more on hospitality. So you need to reach out more. Ikaw yung dapat, you need to make sure, or you need to give effort that as you yourself, because in hospitality, you need to secure your guests that you're giving them the message as it's not a business, but you're creating friendship. It's more like that. Compared sa government, it's like, sa government kasi, I don't want to say it badly, pero mostly kasi sa Pilipinas, parang yung mga yung mga kliyente pa natin yung kailangang mag-reach out sa mga people in position instead na sila naman talaga yung dapat mag-extend on what they're doing. So, yun yung shift kasi when I was in the Philippines in a government, I can say na I was not thankful enough that I have the job. Like, I just took it because I had it already. Hindi ko talaga ginagawa yung trabaho kasi hindi ko ginagawa in the sense na happy ako. Ginagawa ko lang siya like by book. Like, hindi lahat ng kliyente is satisfied. Kasi super poor yung skills mo, yung empathy mo sa guest. Dito kasi sa Australia, I can say that I am more confident enough. First thing kasi, yung mga tao dito hindi ka ginajudge. Whether what's your status in life, welcome ka. Pinapa-feel sa'yo na parang part ka ng society. So, I was also grateful with my team that they will not make you feel small just because you're new, just because you have this certain position, which is really good because you can gain confidence from it and do your job effectively.
Nahihirapan ka ba mag-adjust sa Australian culture? Ano yung mga culture shock na experience mo nung dumating ka 2023?
First culture shock, hindi ko na-realize na iba pala yung English dito. Kasi yung what we in Philippines, yung tinuro sa atin academically is American English. So nasanay tayo na more on like emphasis on word. Tapos pagdating mo dito, hindi ko maintindihan the way sila magsalita. Kasi yung English nila is more on murmuring, like, okay, like this and like that. So yung first challenge, which it's not hard to adjust kasi hindi ka naman nila ginajudge kung ano yung mga grammar mo or the way you talk. As long as you can like deliver the message effectively and you both understand each other, that's it.
Yeah, kasi dito yung Australians, they're more on nasally when they
Yeah.
talk. Parang sa ilong lumalabas. And murmuring na, hi, going.
Yeah.
So, di ba parang ganun? Sa ilong lumalabas. Na, ano yun?
Yes.
And then they have yung mga jargons nila.
Jargons, yeah.
Na, yeah, ang dami. Yung dati sabi ko,
Perfect,
ano?
yeah. Lovely, great,
Or
and
yung Arvo,
Arvo,
afternoon, di ba?
afternoon. I think, reckon, something like that.
So they have, parang they speak English but they almost, parang they have their own language.
Yeah, they have their own terms. Tapos pangalawa, sa workplace, di ka pwedeng mag-ma'am and sir. Kasi pareho kayo lahat. So, parang din, big adjustment. Kasi sa Philippines, like, pagka-boss mo, like, hi ma'am, hi sir. Dito, tatawagin mo sila by their first name. And yeah, you just need to be comfortable with it. Which is really good. Kasi hindi nila pinapa-feel sa'yo na, okay, employee ka lang, boss ako, kailangan kang mag-ma'am and sir dito. Isa yung sa mga, culture shock ko na na-appreciate ko. Kasi, given the situation, walang ma-intimidate na employee. Kasi feel na friends ang lahat. Like, hey, Ivan, hey, John, can you help me with this? Like, yeah.
Yeah, medyo hindi ka na ilang nun na pang yung kausap mo 50, 55, 60, ikaw 30, tapos parang gusto mo mag-po-opo,
Diba?
sir,
Yeah.
tapos you're calling them first name basis.
Naiilang ako. Like, first interview ko, kasi it's my boss, Jay, and me. And I was like, wait, he was mentioning about the job, like, as trainee. Kasi hindi ako umupo. Hanggat hindi niya ako sinasabihan na umupo. Kasi we're used na, yung parang sa atin, culture na pag sa ibang antay ka na sabihan ka na umupo. As respect. So, natawa siya sa akin, like, why are you standing? You can sit. Like, you can be comfortable. Which is really good. Kasi, yun nga, parang na-intimidate tayo sa mga hindi natin ka-level sa position when it comes to position level in work compared sa Philippines. Kasi dito, more on friends. Gusto nila confident ka lang talaga.
So, kinailangan mong iwan yung mga anak mo sa Pilipinas to become an international student dito sa Australia. What motivated you to do that?
Because I want to break the cycle. As a single mom, it's really hard. Tiningnan ko yung anong mangyayari sa mga kids ko kung yung government salary lang yung i-rely ko. I mean, yeah, susustentuhan ko sila, pero hindi in a way na mabibigyan ko sila ng komportable na buhay. Kasi sa sarili ko, hindi kami ganyan ka-komportable sa buhay. Average lang. Makakain ng pangatlong beses sa isang araw. Pero kung sasabihin mo na yung ibang family, at least once a year, may vacation, kasi just to reconnect, ganito, ganyan, kami wala. Kasi it's more on surviving.
Gano'ng kahirap para isang single mom na katulad mo to leave your kids in the Philippines to become an international student? Ano yung mga daily, self-thought na naiisip mo?
Ang hirap. Kasi pinagdaanan ko lahat on my own. I've been dealing my depression on my own. Kasi wala akong masabihan. Yung family ko kasi, we're in that kind of family na hindi kayo nag-share ng problema. Like, emotionally, you're not emotionally connected. Para siyang, it's like a taboo topic in the family na pag mag-share ka, like, Yung parang ganon. Parang dinidisregard lang. Kasi, depression is not the topic that is usual, especially way back in 90s when you're like, born in that family. It's more on like tough love, yeah? So, parang ganun. Before sa Philippines na nag-share ako na ganito, struggling na ako, ganito, ganyan, hindi sila naniniwala kasi hindi naman sila nakakaintindi. And then, when I came here, Because they give me the ultimatum. Ginusto mo kasi yan, so panindigan mo yan. So parang kasi parang pinapa-feel nila na andyan ka na, nakalabas ka na, nakawala ka na dito, di ka na pwedeng magreklamo. Kasi ginusto mo yan. So instead of like reaching out for someone para lang makagain ka ng self-motivation to keep you get going.
Do you feel guilty na kinailangan mong iwan yung mga anak mo sa Pinas to become an international student?
Yes. 100% guilty. First 2 months here in Australia, I was not happy because I was questioning myself if I really did the right thing. I need to swallow na yung eldest ko, kilala ko kasi kilala niya ako kasi may na siya doon. He grew up with me. Ako yung nagpalaki sa kanya. But my second kid, I left her when he was like less than a year. And di ko makalimutan na when...
So 2 kids, yung panganay, 10?
10.
Boy. And then yung daughter mo, ilan taon na siya ngayon?
2.
So umalis ka nung...
Less than a year after nanganak ako.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So nung hinatid ako ng family ko sa airport, what I did is I never looked back because it will break me. Like I really tried to keep strong kasi yung iniisip ko yung family ko. Yung nasa utak ko, kung hindi ko gagawin to, it's now or never.
So it's a sacrifice.
Yes,
It's a big sacrifice.
I sacrificed even though uncertain yung future ko dito. But I wanted to try.
I know a lot of single mom na nandito sa Australia and they had to leave their kids sa Philippines sa mga lolo-lola so they can start their lives again. Kasi they had toxic relationship, some of them had bad relationship with their family. So they see Australia as a new start. And same goal na maging student, to work hard, aim for PR, and then try to get their kids to Australia. That's a very common, common goal ng mga international student, and can't judge them. Iba-iba tayo ng experiences and challenges in life. But just be kind, with everyone.
Absolutely.
Kasi if the goal is to get 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
Some people had to do quadratic formula, diba, square root canal to get to 4. Diba, yung iba nadalian, nag 2 plus 2 lang, nakuha nila yung 4. Yung iba, they had to go through decimal points and all the equations to get to 4. Can't judge people, Just be kind.
Absolutely, be kind.
Nakaranas ka ba ng depression, loneliness, emotional battles while being a student here in Australia?
Yes, which I actually didn't realize that I was actually ganyan nakalala yung depression ko. Because I thought it's just like homesick. Siguro miss ko lang yung kids ko. Ito, ganyan. Siguro umiyak lang ako kasi di ko kaya yung trabaho, na nakakapagod, maglinis. But I didn't realize that it was really deep na to the point na umabot na ako sa final stage na suicidal depression.
Wow. Ano yung gusto mong gawin nun?
It's really tricky because my friends and di nila napapansin na depressed na ako. Oo, ganun kasi...
You will never see people depressed.
Yeah.
They will not depress people. They're actually depressed. Not yung self-proclaim na I'm depressed. Yung totoong depressed na tao, they will show you how happy they are.
Yes.
That everything's going great and then suddenly...
Yeah, you'll just snap. Akala ko lang umiyak ako. May mga times na masarap yung tulog ko, but in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., when it's not nightmare that will wake me up, umiiyak ka, humahagulhol. And kasi nga wala akong ma-reach out na emotionally connected within immediate family ko. Doon ako tumatawag sa mga kakilala ko sa Pilipinas. Nangidisturbo ako para lang marinig yung hagulhol ko. Ganito, ganyan. Tapos, in-advise na nila ako, oh, why not buy a diary, just write all your emotions, which I did.
Journaling.
A journal. Mag-journal ka ng dun mo ilagay yung mga emotions mo, ganito, ganyan. It will help you. I did bought one, and it turns out it's a suicidal note. So, hindi ko na like, at the first 4-page, I was really like, writing a journal. And then the next one, dun na yung mga super deep, super black na.
How did you stop yourself from committing that mistake?
Many times talaga na parang gagawin ko na talaga eh. Pero yung pumipitik talaga sa ko is yung kids ko. Yun talaga. Yung guilt na kung gagawin ko to, paano na yung mga kids ko? Sinong bubuhay sa kanila?
If you don't have kids,
If I don't have kids, siguro wala na ako dito. Honestly. Because I'm just really tired. Kung sarili ko lang talaga yung iisipin ko, wala na. Matagal na.
so yung family mo, they're not very happy with your decision to come to Australia, leave your kids in the Philippines to become an international student.
Yes.
How did you deal with that argument?
Kailangan kong ipakita sa kanila na may mapapatunayan ako dito. Kasi yung interpretation nila, walang yumayaman sa abroad. Given the fact na student, walang yayaman dyan. Ba't mo isusugal yung oras mo, iiwanan mo yung mga kids mo sa wala namang kasiguruhan na future. So, I have to give them the firm answer na, sige lang, one day, may mapapatunayan din ako sa inyo. Hindi ako uuwi dito kung hindi ko mapapatunayan na sakto yung decision ko na pumunta ng Australia.
So 2 years later, ganun pa din ba yung feeling nila? Ano na yung nila ngayon? Yung nararamdaman nila?
Right now, we're actually okay, casually okay. Because after a year, because when I was dealing my depression, walang nakaalam. Doon ko lang shinare yung okay na ako. Yung ganito yung pinagdaanan ko. Naglipat ako ng bahay, I have to deal with this, ganito, ganyan. Nalaman nila na yung lahat, which is nag-open up na ako sa kanila, nung okay na ako. Kasi may mindset tayo, especially kung nasa ibang bansa ka. Parang may kasabihan eh, kung may problema yung pamilya mo sa Pinas, problema mo rin. Pero pag may problema ka dito, problema mo lang yun.
I agree with that. I deeply relate with that. Na yung problems mo dito, yung sabi nila pag nasa ibang bansa ka, ikaw lahat.
Yeah.
You celebrate your wins, you also face your stress, your depression, the challenges on your own.
Exactly.
Pero pag may problem sila sa Philippines, yung pamilya mo, kasama ka.
Yes.
Diba?
Need also to deal
First,
with that.
financially. Tapos kahit, lalo na pag panganay ka, pag may konting misunderstanding sa family, ikaw yung takbuhan ng mga kapatid mo, or sa'yo nagsusumbong yung parents mo,
Yeah.
nakausapin mo nga yung anak mo, ay yung kapatid mo, kausapin mo yung kapatid mo, may ginawang ganito, kausapin mo kasi ganito. Kasi sa'yo nakikinig yun eh. So, ang dami mo ng problema, di ba? You're trying to build your life in Australia. Nakala mo, nakaalis ka na from that life. Hindi mo nakaalis, kumbaga, ganun yung buhay, di ba? You wanna start your own. Pero, nandun pa din. At hindi mo matakbuhan yun eh.
Hindi.
Kasi you love them.
Yeah, of
and you wanna do everything you can to be present and to help your family. So, nagka-depression ka, loneliness, paano mo nilalabanan yung lungkot dito sa Australia? What are the actionable things that you did?
Well, first is, sinusubsob ko talaga yung time ko sa trabaho. Like, especially nung unli pa yung working hours.
Did that help?
Yes, actually. Kasi, busy ka eh. So, mas focus yung yung utak mo kay trabaho. Wala akong panahon. Umiyak ngayon, nagtrabaho ako, trabaho. Tapos uwi ka ng bahay, napagod, tulog, like okay, tapos bukas. Pero bibigyan ka talaga ng peak point. Kahit magtrabaho ka pa, sunugin mo yung time mo sa trabaho. Dadating talaga yung araw na kailangan mong iiyak.
Hindi ka naman na-burnout kasi puro trabaho ginawa mo.
Oo. First, yeah. Yung additional na dinivert ko, yun na yung nag-holistic therapy. So it's more like focusing working out, tsaka yung creating content sa TikTok. So isa din yun na nakapag-divert sa ko.
So yung content creation became your outlet.
Yes. Actually, didn't realize kasi yung una, parang wala lang, gaya-gaya lang, para lang may ma-post. Until yung time na parang nagpo-post ako ng yung mga thoughts ko as international student, yung mga experiences ko dito, napapansin ng mga viewers sa TikTok. So doon ako na-inspire, like, okay, marami palang nakaka-relate sa akin. So parang ang gaan sa feeling na hindi lang pala ako mag-isa. Hindi lang pala ako ang nakakaranas ng ganito ngayon.
So, yung lonely ka, depressed, nagtrabaho ka lang to
Yes.
keep your mind busy para hindi mo maisip yung
Yes.
yung depression and loneliness.
And I was also thankful kasi before ako nag-holistic therapy, like to divert your time on different things, I was also advised by my cousin. During that time, student pa siya as in psychology. So siya yung nagsa-psychotherapy sa akin every time na nagre-reach out ako sa kanya na ganito na yung mga naiisip ko, ganito, ganyan. Siya yung nagmo-motivate sa akin. Siya yung parang nagre-refresh ng mind ko na hindi, dapat ganito, ganyan, dapat ganito, ganyan. Which actually helps. Isang tao lang yun, but which, kung depressed ka kasi, isa lang yung gusto mo eh. Yung someone na makikinig sa'yo. Tapos mag-a-advise sa'yo na okay lang yan, kaya mo yan, and you'll be okay.
Kamusta yung work-life balance dito sa Australia? Totoo ba na mas okay yung work-life balance dito kaysa sa Philippines?
100%. It's actually better in here. Kasi yung workplace dito, hindi sila puro trabaho. It's like, they're actually concerned. Like, you can really feel the empathy and concern of everyone. Yung boss mo magre-reach out sa'yo like, oh, how was your weekend? Which is really, it's not normal. Kung i-compare mo sa Philippines, more on like, okay, work life, ganito lang talaga. Sa kanila, kukumustahin kung anong ginawa mo last weekend, ano ba yung mga yung other diversion mo sa work, nag-workout ka ba? Which is like more on like connecting outside the work, which gives you, it will, pinapa-feel nila talaga sa'yo na belong ka sa circle. Yeah. Which is really good. Tapos walang pressure. Hindi katulad sa Pilipinas. Kasi dito kung never akong pinagalitan eh. Or never kong narinig sa other employee na sinigawan kasi pinagalitan. Kasi casual lang sa kanila. Like, it's okay. It's okay if you have mistake. Like, we're not perfect.
It's part of learning the mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah, isa pa, me personal experience yung nag-work ako sa corporate, empleyado ko. Everyone get along kahit yung small talks na how's your weekend, di ba?
Yeah.
It's very repetitive. Kahit next day, how's your day? Repetitive small talks, but those small talks, important yun eh. Hindi naman pwedeng laging deep talks all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Australia, na those small talks can open, big conversations.
Indeed.
Na, sometimes you're just waiting for that someone to ask you, how are you?
Yeah.
And then, bigla ka nalang maiiyak. Kasi, for them, maybe they don't mean it na to actually kamustahin ka. But then, ready pala sila to listen to, your experiences. So, yeah. Ano pa? What other things you like about Australia in terms of work-life balance?
No pressure.
What do you mean? No
pressure, like, kung sa work, binibigyan ka nila ng authority, like, you can do it with your own leadership. Yung parang hindi all the time na kailangan mong approval ng boss, ganito, ganyan. Because they believe in you. Like, naniniwala sila sa'yo na you're doing the right thing.
But this is your personal experience, no? Kasi
yes.
Meron din mga workplace na toxic.
Yeah.
Yung mga international students having hard time dealing with their bosses. Yung iba na abuse pa.
Yeah.
So, I guess you're lucky to be in that position. Na,
it's currently, yeah. But before, when I was a room attendant, it's also hard. Given the job na more on like, it requires physical activities. Like, sorry ha, pero mostly kasi sa, namin, sa group, sa room attendants, mga Pinoy. So yun, akala mo, friend mo sila. Pero yun nga, kung sino pa yung mga Pinoy, sila pa yung nagbabackstab sa'yo. So you also need to deal with that. Like, working at the same time, makisama sa kanila. Kahit alam mo na may sinasabi na sila.
Ano yung worst experience mo working sa hotel as a room attendant?
Worst experience when it comes to job, na hindi ko namalayan na pagod na pala yung katawan ko. I cleaned like 10 rooms, check out. And then, it's like 10 rooms occupied for a week. And then after that one day, hindi na ako makabangon kasi nag-numb na yung katawan ko.
Sabi ng iba, di ba, ang dali lang, papalit ka lang ng kubre, vacuum ka lang.
Madali. But you have, kasi yung sa amin kasi, may allocated ka na time. So for checkout, you need to do that 30 minutes maximum. And then occupied rooms, you need to do that 20 minutes maximum. Pero sa occupied, case to case kasi pwede mo lang yung madalian kasi hindi naman lahat ng occupied rooms gusto talaga, like polished. Pero sa checkout, dyan yung mahirap, dyan yung tricky. Kasi hindi lahat ng checkout rooms kagaya ng status ng pagkadumi. Like, may ibang rooms, like ito lang yung ginalaw. May ibang rooms na talagang ang kalat talaga. So yun. Kasi kung hindi mo siya magagawa within the allocated time, it might be on the next day, wala kang roster kasi behind ka.
Ano naman yung best experience mo working as a room attendant sa hotels?
Best experience, it's the salary. So it's actually, ang gaan ng pakiramdam. Kasi yung parang ang liit ng tingin mo sa sarili mo kasi naglilinis ka lang dito. Pero yung compensation na nakuha mo is triple pa dun sa salary compared sa Philippines as government.
If you can remember, ano yung pinakamalaki mong kinita in 1 week or 1 month as a room attendant?
As a room attendant, that time, yung including my second job, 2 jobs, it's actually 100K.
100K pesos.
Yep, in fortnight, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, naka 100K ka. So that's about 2.5? Mga ganon?
Yes.
2.5.
Yes.
Wow, that's good.
It's very good.
That time yung ano yun only work
Only
pa nun.
working hours.
Yeah.
So yeah. So malaki siya kasi during day, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. sa hotel. And then during the night, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tapos may penalty na pag 7 p.m. After 7 p.m.
Mas mataas na yung
So
bayad,
mas
diba?
mataas.
Yeah.
Even though shorter yung yung working hours, pero may penalty ka naman. So malaki.
Ano yung room na pinaka madumi mong nalinis? Ano yung mga bagay na nakita mo?
Well, may mostly talaga sa toilet. Talagang may makikita ka dyan na may mga remnants pa ng mga ganito, ganyan. Tapos sa sink, may mga naiwan pa dyan dahil hangover yung guest. So you need to, imaginein mo na lang na parang lang siya.
Ka na lang, headphones ka, makinig ka sa nice music, and then...
Tapos sa bed, may nakasabit na naiwan na mga ganito, ganyan. Hindi man lang mga condoms.
Sa bed?
Oo.
Okay.
Used condoms. Okay. Ganun.
Yeah, I think that's very usual naman.
Usual.
Pero meron ka ba makita mga drugs or anything na, uy, ano to illegal to
Sa hotel namin, so far wala.
Okay. Yeah. Sa tingin mo, kaya bang maging breadwinner ng isang international student dito sa Australia? In your own personal opinion.
For me, in my opinion, kaya naman. But, you need to prioritize your budget. Kasi kahit may sinusustentahan ako na kids way back in Philippines, tapos may binabayaran pa ako na tuition and bills dito, kaya naman somehow. Pero kung yung kind of lifestyle mo dito is magara, hindi mag-workout yan. It will not be enough, even sa pag-sustain ng tuition mo. Kasi looking the status ngayon na limited na yung work restriction ng mga students, ang hirap makapag-ipon just to pay your tuition monthly.
Speaking of ipon, kaya ba mag-ipon ng isang international student dito sa Australia?
Honestly, kung ngayon na status na 48 working hours, kaya pero hindi ganun kalaki.
You know my take on this kasi you guys have 48 hours. When I was a student, 20 hours a week, 40 hours. And I was able to save, breadwinner din ako, papaaral ng kapatid. I guess it's a combination of of different things. Number one, syempre budgeting.
Yes.
Dapat you live a frugal life.
True.
Huwag ka makisabay dun sa ibang student na bili ng new shoes, nood ng movie, o punta tayo sa beach. My main focus was to be a provider for my family. And it's all about mindset and just living below your means.
Yes,
And
indeed.
life here is difficult, but kailangan mo talaga maging madiskarte. If there are people making a lot of money being a student, diba, ask them how. Ako kasi nakita ko yung mga Indonesian students eh. Sabi ko, ba't hindi nagtatrabaho itong mga to? Bakit parang sila yung may owner ng cafe? And then I realized, pwede pala yun, student ka and then you're a business owner. Yung iba sa kanila, day trading ng stocks, may mga investment. Sabi ko, bakit hindi pwedeng ganito yung buhay ng mga international students na Filipino? So doon na bago yung yung mindset ko na I don't have to clean toilets. I don't have to do jobs that I don't want. I just need to hang out with these people, understand how they do it, so I can do it myself and then share it to other Filipinos na, hey, hindi lang paglilinis ng kubeta yung pwede natin gawin. Hindi lang pagiging wait staff. We can be above that. We can be the owner of the businesses. And it's simple but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yun lang yung masasabi ko. It's simple, the process, but it's not
It's
easy.
not easy.
So, para sa'yo, worth it pa din ba maging isang international student dito sa Australia 2025 with all the restrictions, with all the changes? Worth it pa ba?
Yes, it's actually worth it. I can say that it's a gamble, but it's a good gamble. Iba yung experience na makukuha mo dito sa Australia. Not just about in culture, but also as a work experience. Yung education din nila dito, hindi stressful. Hindi kagaya sa Pilipinas, you have to attend class like physically every weekdays, ganito ganyan. Dito yung klase lang namin is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tapos more on like assessment lang, brainstorming.
May
Ganon.
nakakatawa dito, di ba? Exam, tapos pwede yung open book. Sa
Yes.
Pilipinas, you have to memorize everything.
Yeah.
Hindi lang sa vet colleges, pati sa uni dito.
Oo.
Pwede.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but most of them pwede. Open book.
Yeah. Tapos once a week lang yung klase namin. So, no pressure talaga. Hindi kagaya sa Pinas na sunog kilay ka dapat. Kasi student, ganito, ganyan. Tapos, academically, dapat, may mga grades pa tayo, di ba, na ganito, ganyan. Dito, pag assessment, it's satisfied, not satisfied, yun lang. Walang grading system.
Sa akin, worth it pa din, pero depende sa goal mo.
Yes.
If your goal is kasi if your goal is, kunyari nasa pader ka na, you got nowhere else to go, the only way for you to survive, to live the life that you want is by coming to Australia, being an international student, then do it.
Yeah.
Kasi when they tell me na, or when they ask me worth it pa ba, sabi ko, well, what do you have to lose if you're already losing where you are right now?
Yeah, that's the question.
Kung nasa Pilipinas ka, Singapore ka, you're already losing in your own game. So, might as well jump on a different game na may potential ka to win. Diba? So, ayun. For me, it's worth it. But
It is
again,
worth
iba-iba tayo ng situation.
Yeah.
But for me, it's an easy yes. But give it a try, diba? Lalo na kung bata ka pa.
Yeah.
When I say bata, under 30s, for me kasi, your 20s is the decade for you to to explore, try many things, fail as much as you can. Kasi nasa failure yung learning wala naman sa success
Exactly.
So the more failure you have, the more testimony you have, the more wisdom you'll learn.
Knowledge, yeah.
And those wisdom that you can share with your kids, with your grandkids, or
Yeah.
people you meet on the streets. What's the biggest lesson you learned here in Australia?
Trust no one but yourself. That will be my mantra. Iba-iba naman tayo ng perspective sa life. Pero yung experience ko dito, yung napagdaanan ko, ginawa ko mag-isa. Like, in my own way. Kasi, when I tried to reach out to our kababayans, it feels like, especially, hindi naman lahat, but I don't know, but it has the perception na pag bago ka pa dito, they will, may intimidating na idea na you're still too small kasi wala ka pang ano dito, wala ka pang napatunayan, which is really sad. Hindi naman ano na may super ano talaga yung pinagdaanan nila before, like struggling sila before, like kailangan mo ding pagdaanan yun ngayon. Which is nakakalungkot na ganun yung may iba tayong kababayan na parang ganun yung na-feel natin.
For me, yun yung hindi ko maintindihan sa mga Filipinos in Australia and maybe other countries as well na kapag may bagong salta na Pinoy, na gusto nila dumaan ka din sa hirap. Kung paano sila nahirapan.
Yes.
Na they will hate it na bago ka pa lang pero ang bilis ng pag-angat mo.
Yes.
They hate it kapag parang ang gaan ng buhay mo.
Oo, bakit?
Na you found ways to get your goals faster than they did. Na imbis na matuwa sila, imbis na maging proud sila, they'll question you na, uy, illegal yan, sure ka ba dyan? Just because you found ways na a lot easier or mas convenient for you, di ba? So, I will never understand that Filipino thinking na kailangan maghirap, kailangan dumaan ka sa butas ng karayom. Di ba? Kung ako naghugas ako ng plato, nag-scrub ako ng kubeta, dapat ganyan din yung pagdaanan mo. Hindi pwedeng nasa taas ka agad. Sabi ko, why?
Oo.
Why? But ano yan? Are you jealous na, di ba, ito yung goal niya?
Oo.
Ikaw ganito yung dinaanan mo. Pero she found a way to get there. Kasi madiskarte siya, mautak siya. She asked the right people for directions, for guidance. So, ewan ko, I don't know how to deal with those people.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Like, with the term, like, because she asked something, kasi yung first job ko talaga is cleaning job. So, halos kami lahat Pinoy. So, ganun yung iba, mga matatanda na, matagal na, like 10 years in service na, ganito, ganyan. Tapos, parang may one time na hiring yung ibang department sa hotel, like front desk. So, sabi ko, why not? Mag-apply ako. Tapos, nakakalungkot kasi instead na yung marinig mo support, parang sinasabihan ka na, ba't ka mag-a-apply? Ito yung dito tayo magaling, maglinis. So, dito lang tayo. Tapos, hindi ka naman makukuha dyan kasi yung kukuhanin lang nila is yung fluent sa English, yung ganito, ganyan. Like, at least I tried. Which, I tried. And then, I got in. And then, after that, paano mo ginawa? Like, it's more like, even, instead na you expect them to clap for you, they will drag you down. Ang hirap intindihin. Bakit hindi ba tayo pwedeng maging masaya sa iba na nag-iba ng pathway, nag-iba ng mindset, na kaya ko pala. So, why not we're gonna try?
Ito, bababash ako nito. But yung life hack na ginawa ko sa Australia nung dumating ako dito, as soon as I can, I tried to move away from the Filipino community.
Yes.
Intentionally, not because I hate them, because I want to see a different perspective. Tinignan ko yung top 3 richest and most successful people in the world, Chinese, yung Western culture, American, and Jewish. Now, if you Google this, you'll see them there, top 5, top 10. So, yun yung ginawa kong mga friends, clients, as in pinilit ko maging part ng community nila. I joined different groups, organizations, kasi I wanna learn their strategies eh.
Yes.
Bakit kayo nasa top 5 ng richest, most successful? In life, in business? Like, what do you know that we don't know, the Filipinos? What culture, traditions do you practice that we don't practice in the Philippines? So, I did it strategically, na hang out with these people, learn from them. Bakit may mga students na ang lalaki ng kita, na they make 100,000 in a month. Kasi they're business owners, they do stock trades. Sabi ko, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
Diba? Why would I scrub toilets or clean houses. Walang mali doon, but
Oo.
if there's a better option,
Why not?
di ba, why not? And then now, start ng channel ko, Zach in Australia. What I learned over in that 10 years from different culture, I want to teach that sa inyo, mga international students. Although a lot of people don't understand, they hate, their bash. For me, that's what made me who I am today. That's what helped me achieve the life that I always wanted. And I just want to share it with you. Kung ayaw nyo, wala naman nakatutok na baril sa ulo mo eh. Di ba? Walang pilitan, you don't want to take the advice, okay lang.
Walang personal.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Walang pilitan.
Oo, walang pilitan.
You know, before you judge, give it a try muna. And yun, that's the life hack. Personally, this is not a advice for everyone.
Yeah.
Ako kasi, I wanted to learn from different culture.
Yeah.
Na bakit sila ganito, ba't sila ganyan? What do they know that we don't know? And I found those things, their work culture, how they deal with their families,
Yes.
yung structure ng relationship nila with their partners, na they can survive. They're actually thriving na tatay lang or nanay lang yung nag-work, house husband or housewife yung isa, but ang yaman, ang successful. So, I'm like, what do you guys know? Ba't sa Pilipinas? Mag-asawa,
Stagnant lang yung...
2-3 jobs, isa din, 2-3 jobs, hindi na makita yung anak, pero they're still struggling. So, I mean, that's what I wanna, teach the Filipinos in Australia nowadays. Ano yung isang bagay na hindi mo ine-expect nung dumating ka sa Australia? Yung as in pagdating mo, first week, first few months, nagulat ka?
First thing talaga na nagulat ako dito, when it comes to workplace or kahit saan na dito, di mo kailangang tumawag ng ma'am or sir in someone in the position. You just call your boss with their first name. Yun yung isang nagulat ako na parang adjustment kasi they want you to feel comfortable and confident.
Na-discriminate ka na ba ng kapwa Pinoy dito sa Australia? Either sa school, sa workplace, sa bahay?
Yep, a lot.
Paano?
Given the fact na single mom ako. Yeah. Parang ewan ko kung sa Pinoy, kasi may ibang friends din ako na hindi Pinoy. They are really supportive and they will not judge you. Pero pagdating sa Pinoy, yung kahit single mom ka, hindi ka kasal, pero nilalagay nila sa mindset nila na committed ka sa Philippines. Tapos gina-judge ka kasi bakit ka andito? Ba't mo iniwan yung mga anak mo? That's the first question. And if you're gonna speak up because I wanted to build a career for my kids, they're gonna say that you're selfish. Kasi may kids ka na, dapat dun ka na.
So, do you feel judged dahil kinailangan mong iwan yung mga anak mo sa Pilipinas to become an international student in Australia?
Yep. I was judged by my family in the very first place.
And how did you deal with that feeling?
First, you just need to swallow it. Be strong. Kasi you'll never know if you'll never try. Kung hindi ko sinubukan mag-ibang bansa as international student dito sa Australia, hindi ko makikita na ganito pala kakalaki yung growth na makukuha ko while I was in Australia.
Sa tingin mo, na-romanticize ba yung international student life here in Australia?
Depende kasi yan sa sa goal mo. Kung sa akin, para kasi makapasok ka sa Australia in easiest way as student. Pero hindi ako pumunta dito just to punta ako ng Australia kasi madali lang yung student. But the very first goal is actually to earn a lot. Kasi kung student ka, makaka-work ka din. May restrictions, oo. Pero yung sasahurin mo is malaki. So, yun yung yung magandang impact as student visa.
What can you say dun sa mga tao nagsasabi na international student ka, dapat nag-aaral ka lang. Dapat hindi mo priority yung pag-work.
In that opinion, you just deal how to be balanced with it. Kasi in my own experience, I also work in the maximum working hours, 48 hours. And somehow, sa awa ng Diyos, napagbabalance ko naman din yung yung studies. To the point na I didn't expect Because as graduate diploma in business management, I was just, maybe I just love the course itself. So I was just doing the best what I can as a student. And I didn't expect, like after my first year, I was recognized in our school as, I received a certificate as academic recognition. And then just recently, last month, I received a certificate for academic excellence.
Wow.
So, I can say na nasa sayo lang talaga yan eh. How to balance your work and studies.
Para sa akin yung mga nagsasabi na dapat international student ka, dapat nag-aaral ka lang, hindi ka nagtatrabaho. You cannot blame them kasi Australia gave them that that offer.
Yes.
Na you can be an international student, you can work unlimited hours. Kasi nga nagbabawi sila ng COVID.
Yeah.
So they saw international student pathway to attract more business. And again, international education in Australia, billions of dollars yung naipapasok nito. So government is heavily reliant on that aspect. And I hate it when people judge international students na dito ka lang naman para magtrabaho. Wait, sino bang nito? Sino ba na may pasimuno nito? Government eh. Yan yung finront nila na you become international student and then you can work full-time. Siyempre, Pinoy, madiskarte.
Madiskarte.
Uy, madali. Wala nang show money, walang English test.
Yeah.
I can work full-time. I can have the life that I want. So if there's one, entity that should take the blame, it's the government, not the international student. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Pero may ibang student kasi na ina-abuse. Kaya na question na ng government. Kasi hindi na napapanindigan yung pagka-student genuinely inaabuso na.
I agree. But again, sino bang kasi yun yung yung pinang-bait mo sa kanila di ba? Full-time work hours unlimited, tapos bigla mong babaguhin. Diba? So, syempre, as an international student, yun yung that's why I signed up for this. Kasi yun yung attractive offer for me. So, ngayon na binago nyo, syempre, madami nag-struggle.
Yeah, affected lahat.
But, for me, hindi siya humirap. Bumalik lang sa dati. Kasi nga dati, 20 hours a week. Ngayon, 24
48
hours. So, ayun lang. Pero laban lang mga international student. Ano yung mga important na bagay na dapat malaman ng mga aspiring international student or migrants bago sila pumunta dito sa Australia?
As international student.
Or new migrants?
New migrants.
Either coming from UAE, Singapore.
First, you need to be strong. Because it's a different culture. So, iba-iba yung klase ng mga tao na ma-meet mo during your journey. Pangalawa, the future in here is uncertain. Kasi magsisimula ka talaga sa pinakababa. So, kailangan mo mag-strive. Kailangan mong, you need to sit on a table where they were talking about growth. Because that will help you. That will help you step up on the ladder.
How about financially?
Financially, you need to save more. And you need to have that mindset na hindi lang dito yung kaya ko. If there's avenue in when it comes to investing something like this that will help you save more, then why not? You just need to be open on different avenues that will actually help you as an opportunity.
How about change of lifestyle? Kunyari, sobrang gaan ang buhay sa Pilipinas. Pagdating dito, ano yung sumampal sa'yo na realidad?
Ang hirap pala ng buhay. hindi pala lahat komportable ang buhay.
Ang dami kong kilala sa Philippines kasi nga, punta sila dito, na ang rangya ng buhay doon. Pagdating dito, ako naglalaba, ako nagluluto. Sa amin sa Pilipinas, may driver kami, may tagaluto.
True.
Dito ako lahat. So nangyari, they struggle, they go back to the Philippines kasi it wasn't what they were expecting.
Pero yun, nasa sayo.
What's your advice sa mga international students fighting for their dreams dito sa Australia?
Best advice, believe that you can make it. That's a mindset. Kasi ako, naniniwala ako na kung ano yung goal mo, ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve, makukuha mo yan. If you're feeding more on positive and motivational goals sa sarili mo, then you're gonna make it. Even though ang daming nagda-drag down sa'yo, like, di mo yan kaya, marami kang pagdadaanan na ganito, ganyan. If you're gonna believe firmly that you're gonna make it, then you're gonna make it. That's the mantra.
Ako, advice ko sa mga international students, 2025 na, be very careful who surround yourself with. Kasi if you are born to be a lion, you're surrounded by kittens, you will think you're a kitten.
Yeah.
You're designed to be up here, but yung mga kasama mo, happy na sila dito. Diba? Walang problema dun eh. But you want to be up here. Then you need to find people who are up here, or people who can help you to be on the level of life na you want to be.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful, you want to be rich, wealthy, sila yung hanapin mo, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero kung happy ka naman dito, na you're with this job, you're not aiming for anything bigger, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
But, di ba, be very careful with the advice that you get. Kasi they might mean well, pero that doesn't mean na yung advice nila para sa'yo.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kunyari, you want to get a PR or citizenship, tapos mag-a-advise sa'yo, TNT pala, naka-tourist or student. Di ba? They mean well, they're giving advice, pero hindi pa nila naabot yung yung destination na you want to achieve eh. So, careful with the people na surrounding you.
Yeah.
Kasi your friends, they can either help you
Or
to
drag you down,
get where you want to be or drag you. Kasi they want you to be with us, di ba?
Yes.
Happy kami dito sa in this level eh.
Sama-sama tayo.
Di ba? Sama-sama tayo. For me, okay lang makisama, wag ka lang makisama.
True.
Di ba?
That's it.
So, tara, enjoy tayo. Pero pag may ginagawa ng masama or hindi na align sa goals mo, hindi na align sa morals mo, di ba? It's time for you to pivot, find a different pathway. If you have one advice sa sarili mo before you move to Australia, what would that be? Imagine yourself, nasa plane ka na, papunta ka ng Pinas to Brisbane or Sydney. What do you want to tell that person?
I'm gonna tell that person na walang mali sa ginawa mong desisyon. Na ito yung tamang desisyon na ginawa ko sa buhay. Kasi dito ko na, I mean, in Philippines, I'm doing well. I'm already had the job, already had a degree. But Australia had the best version of me. Like, Australia made me humble. Like, genuinely humble. I saw the real life in here because I started from the bottom.
April, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you for allowing me to share my experience and also to inspire my co-students here in Australia. It's really nice to have a conversation with you, and it made me inspire.